Okay, so I'm going to be testing out the Onomie Bright Concealing Elixir today. It says Clinical Dark Circle Correcting Concealer for Eyes. I am working in shade 4, Hipacha maybe, I don't know how to pronounce it. With concealers you want to usually go 1 to 2 shades lighter than your normal skin color. I'm going to start using e.l.f. under eye primer. I am prone to just some small little lines under my eyes, and I have a hard time with concealers creasing on me, so I find doing a tiny bit of a moisturizer or a plumper to kind of just fill in that area does seem to help. Definitely don't want to overdo this because that can actually make the creasing worse, so I just like to put a little teeny bit of something in there to kind of fill it in, let it really dry, and then go on top with my concealer. I will say that I found the Onomie highly concentrated, like you barely need the tiniest bit. I've tried it once before. I'm gonna do it again today so you guys can see it. I'm using this brush from Sephora. It's the Pro Airbrush Concealer. A friend of mine that's also an esthetician turned me onto it because I have such a hard time with my concealer creasing. So I'm going to go ahead and dot it on this eye, just a little bit in here, and then I'm just going to kind of buff it in. I like to go in with my finger too if there's anything that kind of needs to be warmed up or softened out. So you can definitely see that it has a nice, I would say, medium coverage. You can definitely see a difference that has the concealer and the eye that doesn't. I could still do a little bit more concealing down here, but it really does help with the dark circles. I'm going to read the ingredients a little bit more and see which vitamins and ingredients they have in there to help brighten over time, but I have to say first impression is that I'm really happy with the amount of coverage that it gets. Yeah, I think it's definitely a great option, and I'm definitely going to add it to my makeup kit. So, okay, I also got a sample of their illuminating eye treatment, which is a highlighter. It says activated line correcting highlighter with 10% vitamin C. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of this on the cheekbones to kind of highlight and see how this looks. It's definitely really light and subtle, which sometimes I like. I don't like too much shimmer on my face. I like to highlight, but I don't like it to look shiny or shimmery. So this one is definitely really subtle, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I think it's lovely. Definitely picks up the light just a little bit. Let's try a little up here. Yeah, I would probably get the highlighter as well. I've now applied it to both of my under eyes, and you can definitely see that it is covering the dark circles. One more note about this concealer, I did, just for fun, want to try it on a couple little tiny blemishes that I had and see what the coverage looks like. I'm just going to kind of tap it on. Just have a couple little areas where I did some extractions, and I'm going to tap it in. And again, I believe it is a nice medium coverage concealer. It's definitely taking these spots up, which is awesome. So the fact that I'm able to use it for under eye concealing for dark circles and also to dab on little blemishes, I am definitely going to be ordering this concealer. Yeah, I think it looks great.